know best what you want to achieve. You know best the dreams that you want to achieve. You know best what you want in life, all right? And no one knows better than you how badly you want it. Agree or not? I mean, yes, you agree with that. No one knows how badly you want your dreams and you want to achieve whatever you set out to achieve, all right? So that's why I feel that sometimes it's really important that you make your own decision, all right? Whether it's going to end up right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Because I can tell you, even if you ask 100 people, you think what? You think you will get the perfect answer, is it? No. I cannot tell you right now. Here's the bad news. No one can ever give you the perfect decisions. It's better you make your own decision, even if you got a bit wrong. Sometimes it doesn't matter. At least you did make the decision, rather than not making any decision and then live with regrets for the rest of your life. That is even more painful. How many of you agree with that? Type in a yes or so. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you is that please be brave a little bit. Stop thinking so much sometimes. All right. Or even stop asking so many people sometimes, because your own decision, actually, to be honest, in your heart you already got answer already one. But the problem is many people don't dare to follow their heart. How many of you agree that sometimes, right, you ask, but actually in your heart you got some kind of answer already one. But sometimes you just don't dare to listen to your heart. Type in yes if you agree with me on that also. I know, because even I myself also been through that before. Okay? And sometimes the problem is that we didn't listen to our heart, we listened to someone else, and then the outcome is even worse, and then we tell ourselves, oh my God, I should have listened to myself. Got or not? You don't have to answer me. I know the answer also. Alright? It's very normal. So I want all of you to please, for God's sake, stop listening to other people, stop asking for other people's approval. Listen to yourself and make your own decision. I can tell you, even your own husband or your wife, your own mother or father, right, may not be able to give you the right answer. I know. Alright, I've been through a lot and I've seen a lot. I can tell you right now, you make your own decision and just go ahead anyway. Bite the bullet. Alright? Again, there's no way you can achieve success without making mistakes in your life. There's no way you can achieve success without taking any kind of risk at all. Sometimes we just overwork the risk. I mean, we give too much of credit to risk and fear, and glorify it too much that it scares the shit out of us. Alright? I think you should feel even more scared if you didn't take that decision to want to start your own business or whatever action that you want to take, right? And how much you would have lost. You should think about that. Okay, that should be even more scarier. Alright? If you didn't take the opportunity, how much would you have lost? If you didn't start the business, how much you would have lost? Alright? Why do you think about the small little losses? Okay, that's why I say, like in the workshop, right? People are so afraid to use credit card to build their business and stuff like that, scared about the interest rate and all this kind of thing. That's the wrong thinking. Not that I want you to rake in credit card bills, but I'm just saying that if you think about the interest rate rather than how much you would have made, that is a wrong set of thinking. Make sense to you guys? Alright? Time waits for no one, Time waits for nobody at all. You must understand. Opportunity come and go, and they won't wait for you. Either you do it or you don't. Make sense? Alright? So please, get the courage, listen to your heart, and do whatever it takes, because I really want you to achieve your dreams. Okay? So anyway, today we're going to go through a bit of a quick recap, and then after that I'm going to jump into the top 3 income strategies that you can build right now and make the money. Alright? Not that I want you to make the money, actually I want to open up your mind. Okay, so I'm going to share that with you, and then after that, at the end of today's session, for being such a champion for being here today, right, I will give you a mega big gift. Okay, I'll announce that at the end of today's session. Okay, so don't worry, today's session is not too long also. Alright, so are you ready? So we have been through quite a bit. Okay, sorry, let me make myself smaller a bit. So we've been through quite a bit in the workshop. We went through about the mindset, which again, as I said, is the most important thing here. Don't have the right mindset, whatever I teach you is useless. Okay, so we went through about the mindset, we went through about ideation, we went through about business model, the lean canvas that you did, and then we went through validation, which is the most important thing. Many people don't even realize that validation is so important. And then we went through build, alright, the MVP video, remember? And then we talked about growth, double A, triple R, and then we went through the pitch, 60-second pitch, how to pitch to any investors, and then we talked about funding, and then eventually we talk about exit. So Entrepreneur Masterclass, we went through actually this whole entire journey. So I'm not sure if you realize or not, actually we went through quite a bit. And I'm sure some of you who are very new to this, you probably have leveled up quite a fair bit of an entrepreneurial knowledge as well, isn't it? Okay.
你就做
By
啦
the way,
人知
I may turn the chat to private, yeah, because I don't want to distract you with all the chats as well. But of course, you can continue typing to the chat, and I'll still see it as well. Okay. It's just that some of you might find it distracting. I see some of you private message me on this as well. Okay, so I may turn off the chat to private chat. So just take note of that. Okay. All right. So, what is the top 3 income strategy that you can build right now? Now, some of you may have heard of this. Now, I might take it as a revision. Some of you this might be new to you. Again, I'm sharing this with you not because I want you to do this 3 strategy. No, I just want to open up your eyes and your mind a little bit, because you see, when you acquire knowledge from me, what I want for you is to actually, every knowledge that you get is like having a new contact lens. You know, when you have a contact lens, let's assume that your eyes are blurred. When you have a contact lens, become clear, isn't it? So you see, sometimes when you pass by certain things, supposed to be opportunity, but you didn't see it as an opportunity because you didn't have the right contact lens, which means you don't have the right knowledge. But with the right knowledge, when you go through the same thing again, suddenly it become, an opportunity. Make sense to you? So when you acquire knowledge, you're trying to acquire contact lenses. All right. So that's the whole point of all these things anyway. Okay. So what are some of these income strategy? And as I said, some of you, even if you're hearing this for the first time from me, maybe some of this might sound repetitive, but again, maybe hear it from me first. It might sound differently the second time or the third time. Okay. The first income strategy is content income. Of course, you have heard content many times. We're talking about all kinds of content, right? Starting with like video content, for example. I know you've heard of this many times. People say video content is really powerful. All right, create video, put on all the social media, put on the website, podcast, make money from advertisement, sponsorship, affiliate commission, promote other people's product, promote your own product, or even flip it as well, this is one of the most common content income strategy, all right, which is video content. And sometimes you might tell me, hey Vince, what content to create? Well, in case you don't know, right, when you do a search in YouTube, right, do you realize it auto-complete for you? Okay, so the auto-completion part is actually to tell you what people are searching for. And in fact, you should use that as a way to expand your idea. It's free anyway. When you type a search for one keyword, they expand to something else, right? So all this expansion is actually ideas for you, okay? How much you can make, it depends. On your niche, your industry, your country, all right? It varies from one place to another place. It varies from one content to another content, okay? So I want you to, this is something that I just put up on the internet, okay? Apparently 1,000 views is like $10. So there was one YouTuber, right? When she got started at time, I know it's not clear to you on the screen, never mind. Let me just read it out to you. In the first month when she started the YouTube channel from scratch, she had 73 views. And then after that, 4 months later, she had 2,317 views, which is a 3,100% increase. And what kind of content she created? Well, I want you to look at this, all right? To be honest with you, I also don't understand what's the content that she created, all right? What I want to tell you is this. This YouTuber is actually my daughter. I actually didn't allow her to create her YouTube channel. She did it behind my back, and by the time I realized it, she has a few hundred subscribers. She's like 8 years old at the time. So actually I asked her, I said, how you manage to do all this video editing? You know what she said? She said that, if I look at other YouTuber, right, and I like the YouTube, I like the video design or whatever, right, I will ask the YouTuber, just drop a message and ask the YouTuber how he or she does it. And they'll tell me what tools they use, and then I'll try to do it. Now, why I want to tell you this is because I want you to understand. Here we have a kid that's 8 years old, don't know much, don't even have really a lot of that equipment and all that, but she was able to just did it anyway. While sometimes we adults know so much, when I tell you all these things, you start to tell me, Vince, I'm very shy, very embarrassed, don't want to show my face, what kind of camera, I have to put makeup or not, 101 things. Sometimes we think really a bit too much, you get what I'm trying to say? So I just want to share with you, you don't even have to show your face. Who say must show your face, right? So if she continued to expand her video, assuming, all right, and by 13 months, she would have made about $20,000 US. But even if I'm wrong 90%, even $2,000 US is not too bad, isn't it, to begin with? All right. So my point to you is that video is still very, very powerful. Okay, but in case if you tell me, if video is not your thing, right? Never mind. What about audio? I'm talking about podcasts. How many of you heard of podcasts before? In case you don't know what podcasts are, it's basically like, imagine it's like a radio station on the internet, okay? Now, I know you might be thinking, but Vince, what to talk about? Never mind. I'm going to teach you a way how to create podcast content without having to talk too much, okay now? All you need to do is to just do interview. Interview other people, alright? You leverage on other people's credibility and the other person talk more than you. Now, who to interview? Doesn't matter lah. Whatever your podcast industry is, whether you're an engineer, go interview other engineers, whether you are a baker, go interview other baker, you're a musician, interview other musician, doesn't matter. Okay? I guarantee you there will be people that will listen to your podcast. It is very hard to do a podcast channel to have 0 people like to listen to you. I can tell you that. There's 7 billion people in this world. Alright, if you can come up with a podcast channel that got 0 listeners, right, I can tell you you're amazing. You must be somebody quite special. Okay? It's virtually impossible. Alright? And when you interview other people, you just have to ask questions. The other person talk more than you, isn't it? If you talk more than the other person, it's not an interview anymore. Alright? And when you interview more and more these kind of people, right, in your industry or in your passion or your hobby or whatever, right, people will start to wonder, you must be somebody, isn't it? Because you are interviewing all these people. Even if you are nobody, they think that you're somebody. Alright? Now, you must be thinking as well, Vince, can make money, but my voice is not very good. I mean, I know my voice is not sexy as well. It doesn't matter, okay? Stop giving excuses, alright? Now, in case you're wondering, can make money or not, let me tell you. There's a person that interviewed in his podcast once a day, interviewing one person, alright, for 20 minutes, and this person make $2 million a year. $2 million a year, doing one interview per day. Do you think that's pretty good, by the way? Yes. I mean, actually, you don't even need $2 million. I bet even if you just make 10%, $200,000 per year, doing one interview per day for 20 minutes, I think you're still happy with it, isn't it? Let's be honest here. Come on, guys. Are you okay with that? $200,000 per year, do one interview per day? Of course, alright? In case you think I'm bullshitting, right, I'm going to tell you right now, this guy name is Lord John Lee Dumas. Go and check it out. He does one interview per day, interviewing entrepreneurs, and does $2 million a year. Okay, you can go and check his income. He put it online as well, alright? Now, the third income strategy, content income, is digital property. That means building websites. Okay? By the way, are you guys enjoying this session so far? I mean, am I opening up your eyes a little bit more? Okay? Alright, good. So digital property is what? That means create a website of any topic you like, put in 5-10 articles on the particular content, and make money from, the traffic that you get, whether it's affiliate program, making money from commission, from the clicks, from the advertisement, whatever, is up to you. Alright? It is much cheaper than property investment. Build website, plus the content, get some intern, get some university student right for you, alright, and make 200 to 500% ROI per year. It's growing demand, and after you build a website, or maybe you make some money already, but you don't like it anymore, go and flip it at flipper.com. Yes, you can flip digital property, okay? Now, in case you're wondering, I pull out some of the deals for you to see. ovencookers.com, victoriafashionblog.com, dogsfight.com. Yeah, you know what? Ovencookers.com makes $40 per month, sold for $2,300. Victoria Fashion Blog makes $2 per month, sold for $225. Dogsfight.com, $50 per month, make $4,600. These are done deals, not potential. These are done deals, okay? I'm just copy and pasting from flipper.com to show you. ukuleleworld.com makes $1,600 per month, sold for, classify.com, coffeescanner.com. So ukuleleworld.com is a bit more hard work. I think that person has put in some effort, makes $1,600 per month, sold for $70,000. It's a 1-year-old website, by the way, 1 year old. Classify, $7 per month, sold for $1,500. It's a 5-year-old website. Coffee Scanner, $94 per month, sold for $5,000. It's a 2-year-old website. Tell me which property that you can buy and sell within 1-2 years and make a few tens of thousands of % of return on investment. I don't think there's any property that can do these kind of numbers. Okay? Is this the first time you hear something like this? I believe some of you may not heard of this before. Flipping digital property. Alright? So that is on the content income. Three type of content: website, podcast, video. Okay. Now next, knowledge income. Knowledge income is what? Selling your own knowledge. Now some people may not have thought about selling their own knowledge because they didn't think about it before. But I can tell you it's totally, absolutely fine. I mean, seriously, you invested so much of time and money and effort to get to where you are today. So much of experience, up and down, fall down, make mistake, come back up again. Let me ask you, do you think that knowledge is worth something? Do you think your knowledge and wisdom is worth something? For sure it is. In fact, this is how I view the world today. I feel that it's such a shame that a lot of people die with their wisdom and knowledge every single day. Alright? I mean, I believe that everyone should teach their knowledge and their experience to other people. Okay? And I believe in learning from people who have been and done that way better than learning from just the textbook. How many of you agree with that? Type in a yes. Alright? How many of you agree that learning from people who have been and done that for the last 10, 20, 30 years is probably much better than just learning from the textbook alone? Agree? Alright? And if you're so damn good in what you do you think that you deserve to charge something for it? If you're so damn good in what you do you think you deserve to charge something for it? Of course. Alright? I mean, even James Cameron, alright, the Titanic and Avatar director, got a masterclass as well. Starbucks CEO got a masterclass as well. Alright? Gordon Ramsay got a masterclass as well. I mean, I'm glad that they put their knowledge and fossilize it, so that it becomes a legacy. Because someone else, when they learn it, they gain something out of these people. Alright? So, but if you ask me how to put it out, how to start this in the market, let me give you a very simple framework. Okay? Launch a survey into your own social media channels and maybe put up something like this. I'll be running a 2-day workshop teaching you how to be one of the top insurance salesperson even if you got no friends in the next 7 days. And because it's the first time doing it, as a pioneer student, you'll be able to attend it for free. 4 spots have been taken, 11 spots left. Just comment and PM me if you want to stop begging for sales or stop financial issue Russians once and for all. So put up something like this on WhatsApp, website, or whatever channel that you have, okay? Your goal is to organize 2 to 3 workshops for free of charge first, okay? So get your first 20 customer free or very, 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 very low price, but I suggest free of charge, okay? So, because when you start teaching for the first time, how you know it's going to be a good one? How you know your workshop is perfect? You won't know, alright? So, when you start doing your first 1, 2, or 3 workshop, you're building testimonial credibility, you test your courses, alright? And then after that, you get feedback. After the first workshop, then you improve the second one. After the second one, you improve the third one. Once you do 2, 3 times, right, you will already get to a certain level. You understand what I'm trying to say? And then after that, you start to commercialize it and you increase your fees. And then you eventually start spending on advertisements. So you can start, even if you start charging, start from low, $50, $100, $150, $200, $300, $400, and then increase as you grow along. Is that clear, everybody? Alright? No need to stress. This is a stress-free framework. How many of you appreciate this, by the way? Alright? It's very, very simple framework. Start for free, run 2, 3 workshops, improve over time, and then start charging from low fee and increase over time. Because as you teach more people gain from you, and then you keep doing better and better job, you start charging higher and higher. Is that clear? Alright? I don't really want to run through all these examples, okay? I think you might have heard of some of them as well. I mean, some of these are quite, I still find it quite fascinating sometimes, like this EC, elimination communication, teaching parents how to teach their kids to shit properly, alright? Basically go diaper free. I mean, 100,000 parents that she worked with, charging $97, and she's making about 9.7 million. It's pretty cool, alright? I mean, any kind of knowledge, play music instruments, score in professional exams. Yeah, I've seen people that teach other people how to score well in interior design exam. Interior design exam. Can you imagine that? Alright, so niche. Creating, repairing things, saving on tax or investment, how to do balloon sculpting. Yeah, I actually have students, okay, not students, my student. Alright? You know the balloon sculpting is what you know. Have you go to party before, you see the clown have this long sausage balloon and then twist, will become I don't know, a bear, a sword or whatever it is, right? Yeah. So she started a balloon masterclass. Okay? Within the first few classes, she made about close to, I think it was like 200,000. Yeah, teaching other people how to do balloon sculpting. Now you might say that, hey Vince, can't we find all this on YouTube and all that? Yes, you can, but you know what? Humans are too lazy. They want things to be prepared for them. Alright? Because if you search in YouTube, sometimes it gets a bit messy, isn't it? Alright? I mean, almost everything. And some of you might come and tell me, give me excuse and say things, but I got no knowledge and no experience at all. It's okay. I got a solution for you as well. Use other people's knowledge. Who say must be your own knowledge? This makes me recall there's one friend of mine, he teach about how to play piano by ears. Play piano by ears, that means by listening. And I remember he did about 4 to 5 million a year. Okay, that time he sell online, but he ship it out in DVD because then it looks very high value. 4 to 5 million a year teaching people how to play piano by ears. And you know what? He doesn't even know how to play piano. It was because he saw the teacher teach the kids how to play piano, and he liked the way that's being taught. So he paid money to the teacher and got it recorded, and he sold online. Yeah. I mean, selling other people's knowledge and make 4-5 million per year, why not? Alright? All good so far, everybody? Enjoying the session? Okay, good. Now, one last one. Arbitrage income. Oh, this is one of my favorites. What's arbitrage income? Basically, it's the inequality in this world that created a gap in the market. For example, how many of you agree that, everyone in this world, sometimes they do the same job, alright, deliver the same thing, but they get paid differently? How many of you agree with that? Type in a yes into the chat. Alright? The reason is because why? Different country, different standard of living, different currency power and stuff like that, right? Do the same job, deliver the same thing, but get paid differently. And you know what? It will always exist in this world until one day when everybody is paid equally in this world, which is very unlikely. Okay, so arbitrage income will always exist. Okay, in my world, I will keep it very simple: buy low, sell high. For example, if you remember Fiverr, where you can get everything done for $5. All right, take the services from Fiverr, sell it on Facebook group or even local marketplaces. I give you an example: logo design in Fiverr for $5 you can get logo design. And then if you go to Facebook Marketplace, by the way, I don't know if you know that there's such thing as Facebook Marketplace, alright? If you go to Facebook Marketplace, if I search in my own country, logo design is 150 ringgit, which is about 30 over US dollars. Buy the service for $5 sell it for 30 over US dollars, alright? Even in my local marketplace as well, it's the same, alright? 50 ringgit, that's about 12 US dollars. You still make 100%. Alright, or United Kingdom in UK, £100, £150, $5 sell for £100. That's not too shabby, isn't it? In Australia, it's also 40 Aussie dollars. That's not too bad as well. It's few 100%. Alright? I'm not even talking about 20% margin, I'm talking about few 100% margin. Okay? So get from Fiverr and sell it in another different marketplace. If you want to make even more, you can even knock on doors physically, do presentation and stuff like that. You could sell even at a higher